Today I'm at Miller Motor Cars in Greenwich, Connecticut to check out a few special hypercars and the other cars they have in stock. So let's go check them out. Look how cool this Rolls-Royce Cullinan is. It's a black badge, which is the sporty version of the regular Cullinan, and it looks like it's finished in a metallic brown paint that I absolutely love. It looks so good under the sun. And I love these black badge wheels with black brake calipers. A fun fact is that the Cullinan Black Badge is the first ever Rolls-Royce model to offer red brake calipers. As part of the Black Badge, you get this black chrome grille and black chrome accents everywhere else. How good does that look? In the parking lot, we've got a Porsche 911 GT3 Touring, quite possibly the most understated car here today, next to the Mercedes SLS AMG Roadster. The color on this 720S caught my eye the second I showed up here today. It's called Paris Blue, and it's a solid color that looks great on the 720S. This color here is Memphis Red, and it also looks great on the 720S. Which color do you guys prefer on this car? Memphis Red or Paris Blue? In the McLaren showroom, we've got the extremely elegant McLaren Speedtail in steel blue. The Speedtail is really something else. Just like the MC12, it's so long. This car is focused on reaching extremely high speeds. That's why it has speed in its name. Just look at the back here, how it's streamlined for aerodynamics. So it doesn't focus on making downforce, instead it focuses on reducing drag so it can reach those really high speeds. This is my first time seeing the back of the Speedtail and it looks amazing. The Speedtail is McLaren's first ever Hyper GT. It's their most aerodynamically efficient car ever, and with the top speed of 250 miles per hour, it's the fastest McLaren to date. McLaren only made 106 Speedtails, so it's a pretty rare car. And next to that, we've got the 1 of 500 McLaren Senna. This is Jeffree Star's old Senna. It's now for sale here at Miller Motor Cars. It's painted in my favorite color, MSO Bespoke Tiffany Blue. It's the only Senna in this spec, so it is a 1 of 1. And I love all the Tiffany blue accents, like here on the center locks, the brake calipers. You've even got this pinstriping here that carries to the roof and to the wing. Gloss carbon fiber everywhere. And I love how the Senna has this little glass piece on the bottom of the door so you can see the road as you're driving. This interior is just something else. Tons of Tiffany blue leather on the carbon fiber racing seats. You've even got Tiffany blue leather on the instrument cluster and on the dash. So they're asking just over $1.2 million for this car. I would pay that in a heartbeat if I had the money. Next to that, we've got another Senna, this one in amethyst black with the hidden purple right there. This one has satin carbon fiber, and I like how this has the S logo on the mirrors and on the carbon fiber end plates on the rear wing. Which spec do you guys like better, the Tiffany blue one or the amethyst black one? You can really see just how dark this paint is at the back of the car. There's barely any lights back here. It is so dark, and I think it's too subtle of a paint color for this car. I mean, this is a 789 horsepower track monster. I definitely think it should be in a brighter color, whether that's red, orange, or Tiffany blue as we see here. I can't get over how gorgeous this interior is. If I owned this car, I would just sit in it all the time. I love seeing the Tiffany blue everywhere. I even like how it's in the middle there. That's actually attached to the seat because this is a track-focused supercar, so when you move the seat forward and backwards, this piece moves with you. Here's a look at the window sticker. It's got tons of MSO options, as you can see down here. This exterior paint is actually a $19,757 option. Here we've got not one, but two McLaren Elva prototype cars. This one's in matte orange and this one's in matte blue. McLaren originally planned to make 399 Elvas, but then they knocked that number down to 249, but then they knocked it down again to 149 cars. The Elva starts at $1,695,000. The Elva can come without a windshield, or at your request, it can come with a windshield. The name Elva is derived from Elva, which means she goes in French. It's inspired by the race cars that were designed by the legendary Bruce McLaren in the late 1960s. It's also the latest member to join McLaren's exclusive Ultimate Series, which includes legends like the McLaren P1 and the McLaren Speedtail. It has a twin turbocharged 4-liter V8 engine that makes 804 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. The engine hooks up to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission that powers the rear wheels. McLaren claims that the Elva will accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds and from 0 to 124 miles per hour in just 6.7 seconds. The Elva has active air management, which uses natural airflow and a front-mounted deflector to direct air up and over the cockpit. This system automatically adjusts based on how fast the car is traveling. Of course, with McLaren Special Operations, you can get a lot of unique, sensational options, one of the most special ones being a 24-karat gold heat shield for the engine compartment. I'm curious which spec you guys prefer. I think I prefer this one just because it doesn't have a windshield. It's a pretty simple interior, no buttons on the steering wheel, very distraction free. You've got the helmet right here. Of course you need to wear a helmet when you're driving this. And here's the Elva with the windshield. I really like how they put blue on the interior. Outside the Bentley showroom, we've got a very special Bentley, the 2017 Continental GT Super Sports in the color called Anthracite. This car actually has a 6-liter twin turbocharged W12 engine that produces 700 horsepower and 750 pound-feet of torque. It's not every day you come across a Bentley as powerful as this one, and most people won't even realize it's the Super Sports because it's in such a subtle, toned down color. I love how it has carbon fiber on the hood with the diamond finish wheels, and it does say Super Sports right here. You've got more carbon fiber on the side, the Flying Bee wing vents in black, carbon fiber mirrors, carbon fiber down here, and for the rear wing, which always looks great. I'm not used to seeing wings on Bentleys, so this is very interesting for me. I would definitely drive this. They're asking just under $190,000 for this car. At Lamborghini Greenwich, we've got a 2021 Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive coupe in the new color Verde Salvans. This car starts around $209,000, but with all of the options, this one comes to $258,000. Let's take a look at the window sticker. This pearl effect paint costs $14,000, and these 20-inch Acer diamond cut rims cost $3,300. And next to the Huracan, we've got a red Lamborghini Aventador with black wheels and a really interesting black wrap back here near the engine. I love these glass louvers. And this one has yellow springs. I always love seeing Aventadors, especially one of the original ones like this. Two of my dream cars are right here, the Lamborghini Aventador and the Mercedes-AMG G63. These two would make a phenomenal two-car garage. Next to the Aventador, we've got a 2019 Rolls-Royce Wraith black badge in black diamond. Believe it or not, this car actually has carbon fiber wheels. so they are pretty light compared to Rolls-Royce's regular wheels. The black badge version has tighter suspension, better handling, and a more sporty ride compared to the standard model. They want $388,900 for this car. That is a lot of money. That's supercar money, and that's more than that Huracan Evo costs. So I want to know, do you guys think the Rolls-Royce Wraith black badge is worth the money, or would you get a regular Wraith? I love the look of the back of the Wraith. It has like a teardrop shape that you can kind of see when you're looking directly behind it, and I love how the back slopes down so elegantly. It's definitely a unique car, and a very beautiful one at that. Downstairs in the Ferrari showroom, we've got a very special car, the legendary Maserati MC12 in the 3-layer pearl white paint called Bianco Fuji.